Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Beth-Ann and I'm so happy to have you here. In today's video, it's going to be a brief one. I want to share with you a word from the Lord that He laid upon my heart, taken out of the first chapter of the book of Esther. I've been really going through this book in my morning devotions as of recently, and the Lord laid it upon my heart to share this word with somebody concerning honor and dishonor. Right? A reminder, a warning, whatever you may want to call it. But it's a word from the Lord concerning dishonor. And He said to me, Beth-Ann, dishonor will allow you to be displaced. Dishonor will allow you to be displaced. So I'm coming on here really quickly to share with somebody and to remind them, to tell them, to warn them that dishonor will allow you to be displaced. Be very careful in this season how you answer people. Be very careful how you show your displeasure. Be very careful how you refuse certain things. Be very careful how you answer to persons in authority of you. Be very careful how you respond to your spouse. Be very careful how you respond to your pastor, your boss, your leader, your supervisor, your manager, whoever it may be. Be very careful how you respond to elders, how you respond to more mature ladies, how you respond to persons who would have had more experience than you. Be very careful how you treat them, because your dishonor will allow you to be displaced. When we look at the chapter of Esther, Esther chapter 1, when the king would have issued an order for Queen Vashti to come before him and the rest of persons, rulers, advisors that were at the banquet, we really don't know if he would have done this before, but the fact of the matter is he called her to come and she refused. We don't know if it's something that would have been regularly done and she got tired of it. We don't know if she was sick. We don't know anything about that, and we can't really conclude to say that there was a plausible reason for her not to come, because the Bible does not say. But I do believe that, let's say she was sick, she didn't even plead for mercy. She didn't even plead her case. She did not even share why it is that she was unable to come. And being unable to do something and refusing to do something are two different things. She refused to honor the order, the instruction of not only her husband but her king. And that allowed her to be removed from her position as queen. And I believe also that the Lord is saying to somebody that if you think, and this may be harsh, but it's the truth, if you think that you're unmovable, if you think that nobody can take your place, be very careful of that mindset, because as quickly as she left, the Lord would have made provision for Queen Esther to be established in that same position. A woman who knew what it was to honor, a woman who knew what it was to be gracious, a woman who knew what it was to give honor to her leader. So be very careful, and be very careful that your dishonor, right? Be very careful that dishonor doesn't keep you from walking into the doors that you're supposed to walk into. Be very careful, because dishonor will allow you to be removed from the room. Dishonor will allow you to be stuck at the same level. So ladies, ensure in this season you're not dishonoring anybody, especially those who would like to get married and those who are single seeking for a partner. Ensure that you don't dishonor men. Ensure that you're not being a foolish woman, because that will allow you to be displaced, and that will allow you not to find your place in marriage. That will allow you not to find a husband, because you're saying to God that you're not ready. So be a wise woman. Be a woman who honors. Be a woman who gives respect. I know it's hard sometimes, but sometimes we have to turn the other cheek and just not argue about it, not nag about it, not complain about it. Sometimes we have to just shut our mouths and move on. As a driver on the road, you know, there are road rules and so on. But if somebody bad drives you, if somebody cuts you off, what is your life worth? What is your life worth, right? In comparison to trying to prove yourself as a driver to that person. Sometimes you have to give up your right to be right. So don't dishonor. Be careful. Be careful. Don't do anything that's disrespectful. Don't do anything that would show the slightest bit of dishonor in this season. Be very careful. Be very careful. And Queen Vashti never got another chance. That's something that really struck a chord in me, that she never got another chance. There are some mistakes that we make in life that afford us another chance, but there are some things that if we make a wrong move, if you slip, you slide. If you make a wrong move, that is it. That is it. So be careful. Be careful. All right, so that's what I wanted to share with you today, just really briefly. Nothing fancy, no text, no dramatic cuts, no anything like that. Just a word from the Lord that dishonor will allow you to be displaced. And this is not just focused on positions, but even in persons' lives. You know, you can lose people because of dishonor. So with that being said, I want to say thank you so very much for watching this video. I pray that it resonates with you, and I pray that it has brought you some direction and clarity, and it has rebuked you in the spirit of love. So with that being said, I'll see you in my next upload. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right, take care of yourselves. Bye.